It's your boy, MacMean. True story, all stories ain't true. Oh, I forgot about that part. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Wack100, man. On this clubhouse joint, Snow Billy pulled up. He got a lot to say about Jim Jones. Y'all already know it's the Vampire Hour. That's what we on right now. VP. All right, let me get this thing together for y'all. For my late night people. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. I think, you know what I mean? There's a lot going on here right now. It look like low key, little West Coast, East Coast thing is going on right now. They love that, right? They love to start that West Coast, East Coast thing, man. Let's hear what's going on around here. So this is Wack100 on the Clubhouse app. Snow Billy pulls up and he spoke about Jim Jones. They said confidential informant, but from what I'm hearing, I don't hear confidential informant. What I'm hearing is listen.
Let him be the face and allow. When you niggas allowed him to be the poster boy for the blood card and let him be the face and allow that niggas to promote that shit. Whoever did that, bro? What talking about the East Coast niggas? Hey, bro, we never heard of. Hold on. We never heard of 9 Trey nigga until Jim Jones nigga. He made that shit marketable, bro. We didn't know how to get out west.
That's a fact.
Come on.
What I find funny right now is that now everybody's talking about Jim Jones being the face of the you know what I mean? I don't like Homeboy, but they talking about him being the face of this shit now. Why now? All the time where he benefited y'all on the West Coast, y'all ain't saying nothing then when he had a pass to do whatever he did. You know what I'm saying? Why is it so important now?
Oh no, it's a fact. He was the face of East Coast blood. He was the face of East Coast blood.
Listen, on some music industry shit, bro. But some niggas in the streets,
and then that's what I'm saying too. That's a good point. You know what I mean? Like, are we talking music industry or are we talking about the streets? You know what I'm saying? Because then if that's the face for y'all, a rapper. Imagine that. Imagine the Crips, the face of the face of their gang is Snoop Dogg. Come on, knock it off, man. Knock it all the way off.
Niggas wasn't Jack, bro. I'm trying to tell you niggas, man. I got around some
from New York.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I got
hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's the Vampire Hour, man. We're gonna break this thing down, man. I'm telling you, they love starting East Coast, West Coast stuff, man. All the time. I'm watching this creep into an East Coast, West Coast beef. And then they always mixing the streets up with the rappers, man. Why y'all making it, you know what I'm saying? The streets up with the rappers, man. Bro, man, that gangster shit is out of it's gone. Hang your gangster cars up. It's all over with this right here.
Niggas, bro, I'm trying to tell you something.
Nah, he the face of it, bro. He the face of it. Even Bloods in Jersey fuck with Jim Jones. He's the face of that shit on the East Coast, bro.
They was extorting Jim Jones, my nigga.
All this gossip, but watch what we get. Watch what Snow Billy says.
So Jim Jones is a win. One mic. So pretty much what you saying, OG, that he was the nigga, he was a money bag for the Bloods. He was never blood. He was the money bag for the Bloods. Like he said 6 times.
Yeah, he was the face, bro. He was the face of East Coast blood. He was the face, just like the president is the face of the United States. Jim Jones was the face of East Coast blood.
You got a good point right there, Bigger Dave. You know what I'm saying? David. Yo, how could a rapper be the face of a gang? I don't understand that. I mean, we're gonna listen to this shit. This shit get crazy. Especially when Snow Billy come in and he tell you y'all about the paperwork.
All the bloods out here that
Yo, Malik, he got extorted, my nigga. E.T. How can them niggas was extorting him, B?
Man, the police ain't gotta do no work these days, man. The only thing they gotta do is just get on social media and you're gonna find anything out. I wish y'all have became a cop instead of a crook, man. I thought for a long time, you know what I'm saying, I was on the right side of the, you know what I'm saying? Man, the real ones would have became cops and robbed y'all niggas like Lonzo. I mean, not like that, but you know what I'm saying? Watch when Snow Billy come up in this joint. Pause.
Why was he the face? He was in jail making movies. He was in jail cutting niggas and all that.
But he got money. He got money,
You see how they trying to clown New York? They trying to clown New York, low key. Don Philly, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Look at my teeth. Salute from 76 Buffalo, New York in the building. That's right. Big shout out to Beto, especially the Fruit Belt. All my people up there, you know what I'm saying? In the Beto. Hit that like button on the way in, man. Let's break this down. The panel is open, man. Jump in the panel. Y'all can sit up here quietly until we start asking some questions, but there's gonna be a lot of questions with this. We're not gonna rock the whole thing. There's a few things that happen real quick up in here that's gonna make you put your antennas on this joint.
You gotta understand, if you got that bag, Pyrex, your face.
Black people, we so gullible. We so gullible, man. Now I know what they talk about. That's a fat act. We so gullible. We super gullible, man. We dumb. We always dumb. We gotta be dumb.
I hear what you're saying, right? But I just said rapper industry shit, and niggas told me no. He was on some rapper industry shit.
Just rapper industry, not just rapper industry.
No,
he was the face of that shit. He brought recognition to that shit to the East Coast.
Oh God. He put 9
Said on God.
Trey on the map. Niggas didn't know about 9 Trey outside of New York like that, bro. I'm telling you.
Is that cat? Come on, man. Now he's saying, yeah, I hear you.
Niggas did not know about that, bro.
You niggas did know.
Bro, I'm on the West Coast, nigga. I'm on the West Coast where the Bloods was originated. Nigga, what the fuck you mean, nigga? I didn't know about the niggas, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Nigga, this is where it started, nigga. This is where it started, nigga.
Yo, it's a lot.
I mean, for me, my opinion, what they got going on in the West Coast and what they got going on the East Coast, two completely different things.
A lot of hoods on the that a lot of East Coast homies ain't know about neither. Like, so
because this ain't their origins though. It's different.
It's only like 5-6 gangs on the East Coast, so you can't equivocate.
No, it's not, man. I don't know who's saying that.
What? Listen, the major, one of the major New York.
What? Somebody gotta show me how to use this app. I made an account today, man.
Mine. Oh, let me just say this, right? Let me say this. When Jim Jones came out here and did the certified gangster video,
big shouts to dirty ass Bullets Gotti who got it popping on that joint.
Let's just think about how monumental that was and how much validation gave the East Coast Bloods in halfway or so-called bridging the gap and the popularity that Jim Jones got. Jim Jones damn near made Bloods in general popular. In general around this country.
So the industry,
everybody knows in the 90s, everybody knows secret because of the Snoop Dogs of the world.
Did Certified Gangster come out in 93?
No, brother, that's not what I'm talking about.
How many of you niggas is in New York?
Chill out, bro. I'm about to land my plane, but I wasn't done with my point, right? I'm talking about popularized it in pop culture throughout the country. Right? Started the gang.
So the game didn't do that? The game didn't
No,
listen.
Hold on. Now listen. Jim jumped for that. The game is a part of that.
Hey, yo, that panel's wide open, man. Hit the like button, man. If you vamping with me, I actually talk to y'all. Don't surf around the internet. Here it is right here. Trust me when I tell you. Sit your ass down, light that blunt up, because we about to break this shit down. I can't wait to Snow Billy get up in here, because he said a lot. Snow Billy is the key to this whole thing. And a lot of people don't like Snow Billy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like him for obvious reasons. You feel me? He a dude that's easy to dislike. You know what I mean? But stick around.
This is a part of that. Those are the three faces that became popular throughout this whole country. And there's no disputation. But Jim Jones played an integral role in that.
I never
We
even
can't
knew he was
dispute
a
that.
Charles played a dick rock, bro. When he came, shit, he was getting certified nationwide
Wack?
to validate his shit before. But we wasn't even acknowledging it. I'm from the era where y'all, the East Coast used to call us dirty Jerry Curl gang banging ass motherfucker. We can never do that. After
we used to do that.
Colors and all that.
We did call them some dirty Jerry Curl juice motherfuckers. We did. We used to be on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Tim Dog? Fuck Compton. Why you dissing Easy? Because the boy ain't shit. You know what I mean? They starting that East Coast, West Coast shit. Trust me, man. Watch. Get your popcorn and watch this shit play out. And they try to use Snow Billy, basically, you know what I mean? Even though Snow Billy don't actually watch what Snow Billy say. But I feel like they try to use certain dudes from the East Coast to make East Coast look stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
Come on now, everybody want to
hit that like button, man. Watch how spicy this joint get, man. Grown ass man.
Name in they hood, 1993, when blood don't even rock threes, bro. That's against our religion, my nigga. We don't rock trees.
Yo, hold on, man. Hold on. Look, we got somebody in the building right now.
Share the video. Hit the like button, man.
Billy. Yo, what's happening, brother?
There goes Snow Billy. Stick around for your man, Snow Billy. A lot of people don't like Snow Billy, man.
Hey, yo, man, I'm like I told people before, man, Jim agreed to corroborate. He didn't pitch, but he did agree to corroborate this. Thank you.
Is that snitching? You know what I'm saying? Agreeing to corroborate something that's going to happen. To me, it sounds like that's some rat shit.
No, thank you. If Melly and Shot went to trial in the Southern District of Manhattan, 500 Pearl Street, if they would have went to trial, Jim Jones signed a corroborating agreement that he could tuck the stand. That's why he didn't get prosecuted.
Now watch. Now that's why he didn't get prosecuted. So for everybody that's asking why everybody else got prosecuted, you know what I'm saying? Except for him. This is just in case you go to trial, like you and your man, y'all get caught up with something, and they tell you, yo, listen, man, if this thing go to trial, are you willing to testify? And you sign papers saying, yes, I will.
What the week? Okay.
I told you, man, nobody go to trial, you're not going to get it redacted.
And hold on. And Snow Billy, can you let niggas know who you are for niggas who don't know who you are? Snow Billy? My name is Snow Billy, and out that whole indictment, I got the most worst charges in that whole indictment, my niggas. So
if he got the worst charges in the whole indictment, I'm not trying to cap at Snow Billy. Can y'all get in these comments, man? Can y'all get in these comments, man? Let me know if you got the worst part of the whole indictment. How the hell are you free? I gotta dig into this.
Understand, I'm someone who actually made my whole blueprint was applied to Tekashi to make him become successful. That's either here it is.
That's one. That's number one. He said it was his blueprint that brought Tekashi the 6ix9ine alive, and he's free after being the top. I'm so innocently trying to break this down because I know my man Blackout trying to tell me all this shit at some point. He was giving me details about this, but I don't remember everything, man. Hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comments, like I said. Put me on. Who's Snow Billy? What? I mean, how do he got paperwork on Jim Jones?
It's serious. I got the work and that indictment right now. I got conspiracy to murder, which I was recording by my own peoples, and then they turned it over to the town, and so on and so on. If you know about the case, but
wait a minute. We talking a little bit too fast here. We talking way too fast here. Conspiracy to murder, attempt. Wait a minute. Let me see. He said something murder. Let me go back. Sorry, y'all. Why y'all looking at me? Just hit the like button. Do something with yourself, man.
No billion out that whole indictment. I got the most worst charges in that whole indictment, my nigga. So understand, I'm someone who actually made my whole blueprint was applied to Tekashi to make him become successful. That's either here it is. It's serious. I got the work and that indictment right now. I got conspiracy to murder, which I was recording by my own peoples, and then they turned it over to the town. And so
these be the parts I be having a problem with because I did man time. So when somebody come, okay.
I don't want to phone if you know about the case, but
you still on the street with a conspiracy to murder charge?
Thank you.
yeah, my nigga, I'm on the street, my nigga, yeah. But that's either here or there, my nigga. Like, don't worry about me, my nigga.
Think about that.
Woo!
I know who you is. Hey, Billy.
What's up?
I know of you. I don't know
That's whack.
you personally.
All right.
So
But you hear me? I had to my agreement came against my
Allegedly.
code for the CEO Chris, the number one confidential witness in the whole Treyway case, bro. That's what my agreement lies at. But like I said, I was facing life without parole, man. You know what I mean? And I already had 15 years ago. Day back 50, popped out to 25 flat, dead 15 years. That was back in the early 90s. But you know, when it came to Jim,
Did 15 years and then got into this gotcha.
everybody was simple, my nigga. I didn't say Jim is a rat, so clear me out.
That is saying he's a rat though, bro. I mean, let's not do that. You saying he's a rat. You saying that he agreed to rat if Mel Matrix and Shotty went to trial. Now I'm starting to listen now. See, now I'm hearing my man Los just telling me all this shit, but I was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I should listen. It makes the conspiracies, you know what I'm saying, even cleaner.
But he did sign a corroboration agreement if my two young boys would have went to trial.
Boy, yo, what's up? That's saying that he ratted.
Being that they didn't go to, huh?
SP, I ask you a question. I can ask you a question real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Would you agree with the sentiment that Jim Jones was the face of East Coast recognition to East Coast blood?
This is a West Coast dude asking this to Snowbilly.
Would you agree with that?
I would say
We cannot get no
I would say, you know, I was in jail at the time, but I was saying dead out loud, and being that he had a voice on the East Coast with the blood stuff because of my little homie, Jamel Jones, Mel Matrix, Mel Murder, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? But he had that, but he did that in the sake of his own benefit. Jim don't give a fuck about no bloods, man. Understand that. Jim don't give a fuck about no bloods. Let's get that correct right now. Jim, listen, Jim gave a fuck about bloods. Instead of them leading them down the wrong path and leading them to the world of drink, he would have also gave them the knowledge and the education they needed. And this fucked up it. But that's all Jim did. When they came to him, they told him what they had him on, and they said, listen, would you be willing to corroborate if these guys were to trial? And of course, he signed that paper. If they would have went to trial, Jim would have had to do the same thing.
You in the Matrix, brother.
Yeah, I know. This is calling me, bro. Hold on 1 second, man.
Hey, why Jim not taking care of Shotty?
Look, they trying to pull.
Jim at this time, he know what's up. I mean, he know what's up. You can't take care of them niggas the way they want to be taken care of. You dealing with a whole group that's greedy, my nigga. So if
you in the Matrix, Snow. Oh, niggas keep calling them, boy. They trying to get
No, Rick, salute me. This is all facts you putting in, man. All facts. The nigga is a leech, man. He leached off.
fucking nigga keep calling me for. See, I'm doing something, my nigga. Damn.
Hey, Snow, do me a favor, bro. This is CEO Rick up top. Follow me so I can ping you the rooms when we be having it. Hit the greenhouse. So I can ping you with the shit. CEO Rick.
So he agreed with the sentiment, though, right? That Jim Jones was the face of East Coast blood.
Jim was because he had one of the main bloods. You know, he had one of the main bloods that carried this shit from when I gave him the torch when I went off to prison.
Get ready.
As the face of it, and when it comes to Melly,
Mel Murder.
Yeah, Melly. I don't know. No, I don't go by that name, Mel Murder. My nigga, like that. I don't like the names with people who got them kind of names never put no work in, my nigga. So I don't respect the names. That Killer Mike and Mel Murders and Mel this and Murder that. I don't like that, man. I don't like them handles, man. You hear me? know what I'm saying, nigga? That nigga name is Mel Matrix. You hear me? And what I'm saying is that, yeah, Jim was the face, you know, for the most part. So he voiced it out there, you know, on the East Coast level. You know what I mean? The business good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to tell Millie, like, you know, it was a time when Millie, you know, cried on me, man. Like, yo, they call me,
stop violating bitch, bro.
I want to leave her.
Stop violating bitch, bro.
Man, I don't give a fuck about no bitch, my nigga. So I ain't violating shit, nigga.
Don't come on here for these people out here that's outside of dick, my nigga, for them to get some type of entertainment off of us, my nigga. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me, nigga? I'm telling the facts what it is. Oh, ain't no hiding.
All right, so if you speaking facts, you ain't got to downplay nobody's names.
I'm saying what it is. I'm out can't shoot no bullets, bro. So that's the brother.
Yeah, man, that's why I ain't gonna do.
Like, that's what I'm saying, me, man. My nigga, and I'm the nigga with the front. And I open on everybody. So I'm like that. I'm like that. I don't know what other niggas do, but my shit is black and white. So I don't care about it.
See, this be the problems I'll be having with brothers sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Black Lou, salute, thank you. Tony, salute, Shy, everybody. I be having a problem with that because you can't tell me that you got the worst end of the indictment, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't got no, you got the worst end of the indictment, but you ain't got no charges on you, and now you puffing your chest out to dudes, telling them that you like that after the dudes telling you, yo, be easy on this man's name. Rap snitches telling all their business, sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Oh, bars. I know where that come from. Bars. Get the strap. For real, for real. Said Snow Billy, man, please. I mean, yo, bro, I don't know nothing about him. I know a lot of people that don't like him, but I'm saying to myself, I'm just like innocently like bumping into this, like getting this, man. It's crazy, man. You know, the mouth. Islam, you know, they say you guarantee me your mouth, don't run your mouth and control your you know what I'm saying, your thing down there. And then you Gucci, you get in paradise. We can't get past the mouth, of course.
No, that time, I'll be in your city.
Nah, 9-0 is from Rochester. 9-0 is from Rochester.
Mind you, this is a public act. Any cop agency can listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not that it matters. They're not really saying that. You know what I mean? But let somebody get hurt. That's when the conspiracies start dropping. Hit that like button, y'all.
So he's not from Brooklyn. He's from Rochester.
I fuck with you though, man. Listen. Wait. You from the Rock? Little them niggas that's Jefferson. Niggas was big time.
Hey, Black Loose, the stream yard is pinned up there. Why don't you get on the camera for a second? You ain't gotta put your camera on. I just want to get you. I want to ask you some stuff, bro, from your perspective.
With me for years. I know Travis. All them niggas was my sons. Up north, homie. I'm not shitting. Got the tip set. Little. Got 100 million.
Well, you know what? That's one thing that he's not lying. He's saying that ain't no hiding shit. He's telling everything. So I believe what he's saying. You know, it doesn't make it right that it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Just because it's truth, it don't make it right. Hit that like button, y'all. It's too late to be playing these late night games. Let's go. Show me all the love tonight, man. We're gonna get with it. The stream yard is open. Anybody want to join the panel? You know what I mean? As long as you don't get up here cursing crazy and stuff like that, or disrespecting somebody, you got whatever opinion you want. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. But you gotta respect the platform. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm asking. All right?
Years right now, and all that. I know all that. I've been with Son of Elmira and all that.
And you could tell he's been around some shit, and you could tell that he probably put some work in, but it's the same thing like Alpo. What do we respect out here? You know what I mean?
No short, what's the name from Rochester? My son, Trey Gang, Rochester boxing.
You talking about
Little John, know them niggas.
You talking about Little? We don't respect boxing style. He's a move. We talking about
my nigga. That's what I'm saying. He rest in peace, but the niggas won't say that the boxing style. They gonna run themselves with that nigga.
I would have said it with anybody. Again, I'm 311 line. Bro, ain't make me ask him for no reason.
All right,
I feel you.
All
right, my nigga, respect you, but I'm gonna say this shit like this, man. Jim was a piece of shit, man. That's it. Man, all niggas.
It's like button.
Straight up. Jim Jones, not that nigga.
He ain't that pussy. And the niggas wondering what on that, do that little stoop. Things they got. All focus, man.
Oh, hey, yo, Reed. What he saying is all facts, my nigga. I ain't gonna front.
I'm already knowing.
The nigga Al Poe ran down on him, my nigga.
Everybody taking credit for something that they didn't want to do, bro.
Nigga ain't about that, man. Nigga beat that nigga ass and Lincoln Cross, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Real talk.
What you said? What you said, bro?
Everybody want to take credit for something that they didn't want to do, bro. Nobody wanted to clap Apple, bro, and everybody want to take shots and credit, but nobody wants to do it, bro. That's incredible.
Well, that was a whole different that was a different
Everything is based off that though, and the internet right now.
No, I know, but I'm saying that was a whole different live I was doing before. You gotta catch up, bro.
Wait. And your man Snow Billy, he admitted he cooperated though, right?
I know, but listen what I'm saying, right? I miss you pulling up to the show, and I'm feeling neglected. I feel like you trolling other people and you're not fucking paying attention to what's going on over here, bro.
Nah, I do pay attention, but you go off the premise of your point, bro. And the whole point of this is niggas want to eat off the soul of a rat.
Okay, wait. You telling me I'm going off the premise of my point, but yet you're talking about something that has nothing to do with what we talking about, right?
That's what they talking about.
That's not what they talking about. That's not.
You don't think so?
Yo, listen, Alpo is dead. What are we talking about? We talking about Jim Jones.
The only reason they bringing up Jim Jones is because Alpo is dead. Because Jim Jones, nobody talks about him. What he do? What Jim Jones do? What he famous for? Balling?
Cool.
What Jim Jones is famous for?
Hey, I'm gonna reset the room real quick. Hey, welcome to Trollz Nation. If you're new to the room, welcome. This is the Trollz Nation room on the Clubhouse.
Hey, so you're gonna start this Clubhouse with me, right? It's going we making it the MacMean, Venezuela, and Jim Stone. So
Hold up. If you talk on Clubhouse, would you admit to talking to the boys?
I don't get on that. I just like to listen.
It goes hand in hand.
If you're in the audience and you would like to stay on stage, make sure that you trust.
They listen to us anyway, man. This shit, this is everything I'm saying is cap right now. Trust me, looking for the truth. Hey, yo, Mac, did you hear they caught Alpo killer and didn't have nothing to do with old beef? It was new beef over a female.
How about that? Over a bitch.
I was hearing that.
Bitches get jealous and motherfuckers die.
Read the sneak, man.
I mean, you know what? Let me tell you something. You know what? If you want to start kicking technicalities around, you can't say, according to what he said, he ain't tell, technically. He agreed to tell. In the criminal world, that means everything. You know what I'm saying? In the criminal world, do you agree to testify is the same thing as a rat. But today, we got fucking rappers representing, you got niggas that's looking at the rappers as a representative for gangs. You know what I mean? That shit is retarded.
Because the rapper stopped speaking for the local man.
Imagine what the real street dudes that's still in the gangs feel about that. That shit is a slap in the face to niggas that like that lost their life, moms and shit. These niggas been banging forever over some real shit. But then you got some fake ass rapping nigga that's agreeing to rap on somebody. You feel me? Representing what they pain is. So me, I don't have no dog in the fight. You feel me?
Hold on. But there's a side to that though.
Let me just make the point, and then I'm gonna give you the floor. Right? The point is this, right? You saying you can't. The people that's really in the streets that's representing gangs, the niggas that's dirty. I'm talking about from the dirt, not physically dirty, and some physically dirty too, motherfuckers too. Because all these niggas talking about they with the gang, you know what I'm saying? And don't even know what the fucking gang represent in the first place. Now, I tell you one thing they do not identify with, what's real and what's fake. What's real is whatever is on their plate every day. If you don't see no rappers coming to your rescue, you ain't gonna rap, you know what I mean? You don't look at them as no idol for nothing. It's like me, it's like somebody coming over here and telling us, you know what I mean, we love the president just because he's the president of the United States. At the end of the day, what's the president of the United States doing for us? I think that's what the streets is looking at. The streets are looking at that shit like a slap in the face that you would even consider a rapper, especially in this day and time, to be a figurehead of your so-called street organization. You know what I'm saying?
I think the rapper represents them perfectly, though. He's a great representation because that's what they have inside their organization.
Nope. This is what you have. I come from the music industry, so I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? I'm gonna give you something that you're not gonna get from nobody except for me, and only because I love you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you because I don't want you bumping your head. Pause. Right?
Speak facts, right here.
I worked at Def Jam. They had 27th, 28th, and 29th floor, or maybe 27, 28, and 27, 28, 29th floor. Right? When you walked in Def Jam, in the 27th floor, you had Island Records. You know what I'm
saying? Hold on. Def Jam had 3 floors.
Mute yourself.
But hold up, Def Jam had 3 floors to itself in a building?
3 floors in the Universal building between 49th and 50th. How I got in that building? My baby moms. I bagged her at Collins, y'all. I made my second kid off a chick I bagged in Collins. MacMean. Amazing, bro. I bagged her right on the visit floor. You know what I said? I wrote her a note. I said, I noticed you noticed me noticing you, some shit like that. Boom. Long story short story even shorter. She's my baby mama. Now I come home. She takes me to Def Jam one day, right? Because she used to work up there. She used to intern up there and shit. For this woman named Sharon Frederick. She takes me up there. Sharon's all on my nutsack. Ooh, this is your husband? Yes. I need to come back up here because Red Man and Method Man and all them niggas is up in this building. Right? I had a scheme, a plot. She was going to see a friend. I said, you mind if I walk around? Met DMX. First day I was there. Bang. Then I met Freeway.
You rap to him?
Shut up. Then I met Freeway. DMX was drinking the whole cup. You know when you go to the pizza shop and you put sugar. I mean, they got the punch machines.
They give you free soda as much as you want.
Be quiet. Listen, the punch machines. You remember those joints with the juice coming from the side and shit like that? The big clear glass.
The shit at McDonald's.
Type shit, right?
Yeah.
We'll be drinking that whole shit.
Hold on, he was drinking the whole gallon to the face? The whole mug?
Yes. DMX. The only
10 in the morning?
Only one man record label I ever seen. Bloodline Records. He was on 29th floor. Now check this out. When you go on Def Jam, at that time, Def Jam was
They had a dog in the studio? They had a dog in the office?
No, Def Jam was the Titanic of the fucking music industry. You talking about a floor with just a printing press, printing up everything that they could need on the road. I'm talking about street teams. When we used to go street teaming, bro, we used to get a 2-way pager, Def Jam jackets.
Who had the biggest office?
These nuts. Leo Cohen. Now,
and the secretary? Who was the secretary?
No, shut up. Just listen to the story because I'm coming to a point. You said the point is all of this shit I'm telling you. And mute yourself after this until I tell you to get off the mute. I'm gonna tell you this. You're talking about the rappers represent the streets. I'm gonna show you what the fuck you talking about is fake. All right, Def Jam, the biggest fucking game. Mute yourself, brother. Right, the biggest conglomerate. I'm talking about record label that you ever gonna see. 320 something artists signed. We used to go to the Def Jam buildings like getting through the fucking feds. Somebody
bigger than Interscope.
I'm gonna keep you in the back room for a second, right? Def Jam, big. I'm talking about conglomerate. I'm talking about crazy. But I had to have a plan to get back in that building. You know what I'm saying? So I wiggled my way into the building. And then in Def Jam, they didn't care. They didn't care if you didn't sign. If they liked you, you just started working. That was it. 2-way. They knew you, who you was. They knew me because all the females was on me. I was smashing the females. I was walking around fresh home from jail. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't rapping to nobody, Venezuela. I wasn't trying to rap. There was no dogs running around. Niggas was smoking weed. Niggas doing all type of shit. You'll go in Rockefeller offices. Bruh, I'm talking about, you see Lenny S. Lenny S was my man. So I used to get up in there with Lenny S, kicking with Lenny S. That's Jay-Z's right-hand man. You know what I'm saying? Now, Beans, everybody running through there, you know what I mean? Chris and Neef. Ramsey was my man. He the one that broke Chris and Neef. Can't stop, won't stop. You You know what I mean? I used to be in the clubs with these niggas. We used to be wilding at that time. You know what I'm saying? Def Jam days. Boom. You leave out of Rockefeller, you go right into Murder Inc. Everything red. Walls red. Floor red. Everything red up in there. Murder Inc. It's the ink. You know what I'm saying? They eventually got the whole Def Jam shut down. But you leave out of there, Bloodline Records. You know what I'm saying? With DMX, Jazz. You know what I mean? Jazz and what's that dude? Bizarro. You feel me? Then you go to the, you know what I'm saying? Like you see Kanye and all them up there. You know what I'm saying? You see my man clearing samples all day. I'll go up in the office with him. You know what I'm saying? The cubicle to clear fucking Kanye samples and shit like that. All day. I'm talking about tapes used to be coming in by the barrels. The listening room, bro. It was the point I'm trying to make is that with all those crews, you talking about diplomats in there. You talking about Rough Riders running through there. You talking about Murder Inc. behind every single crew. None of those crews existed. Even the Wu-Tang. Who do you think Divine and Power was? That was the power behind Wu-Tang. You feel me? Lakey and them behind Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Jungle behind Nas. You feel me? My man Ramsey behind Dipset. You feel me? Holding them down. And Big Joe behind Dipset, behind Jewel, making sure Jewels was cool. Big Joe used to fuck with my neighbor. I mean my roommate. Her name was Lala. She used to fuck with Keith Murray. See, I know these crews, my nigga. I've been through these. I've been through Virgin Records. You know what I'm saying? All through the Universal Building, all through Def Jam, all through rock labels. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Time Warner. I was one of those dudes that came home and hit the ground running. But I seen the reality when I got with Benzino and my man Huddy Six, God bless the dead. I used to be with Benzino every day at the source. Hit the like button, man. Show me some love. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's go. I know these cats. So Venezuela, your outlook or I'm bringing you back in after this, right? Your outlook on what reality is based off of non-reality. You feel me? You lying, you making stories up, shut up. Okay, good. I'm gonna put you on timeout. People like you make it, you know what I mean? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's another YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I could probably name who it is. You know what I mean? They don't want me to tell these stories. Everything that I'm telling you is a fact. Anybody that's listening to me that fuck with me, right? This is all
3 o'clock.
facts. 3 o'clock in the morning. Everything I'm telling you is a fact. I'm only telling you because I care about the situation. That's why I really care. I'm not into the gossiping part. That's what they're doing. What we're doing is analyzing the gossip, and we trying to produce a better outlook on what the fuck is going on. That's all we're doing around here. You can't be mad, right? You can't be mad. We're Block Looch. Anyway, Venezuela, I'm bringing you back over here right now. Sometimes, I mean, when you get a surge of people that come in, that be that one guy that love, you know, he likes playing games. But these are my fans, you know what I mean? Why? Because you wish you worked at Def Jam. You wish you've been to Miami a bunch of times. You wish you've been to PR and put your feet in you probably Puerto Rican and never been to PR. That's crazy, right? But you probably never put your feet in the water in Puerto Rico and just breathe and look at your baby moms like, damn, she bad as fuck. Oh, bad as fuck. Just breathing, chilling, smoking my weed. You know what I mean? Running through Def Jam with the baddest chicks in America. Are you kidding me? Y'all better look me up, homie. I was watching Tiana Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to sing and me trying to do beats for them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Karen, her mother. ASAP Rocky and them coming to the Langston Hughes house. We went up in there and we took Langston Hughes house. They had it was a crack house downtown. It was a crack house. My man found out who it was. We found poetry in there, everything. Go look up the Hughes Foundation, Langston Hughes Foundation, downtown, like 127. We did that. I was up in there. Kamala, what's up? Salute. I was up in there. You know what I mean? Putting stuff up, painting, running through there with Sean. I was with Sean in Cali when he got sued for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about it's the same way where now the West Coast dudes are saying that a rapper was the face of their pain. Hell no, that's just a convenient thing to say right now, man. You gotta look at the bigger picture, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta be honest, bro. You only look at it from a one point of view, cause I could say the same thing about Nipsey. He's a representation of the culture. He's a representation. He's not a bad representation. He just didn't make it, but he's a good example of change, of progress, of family.
What papers he signed into that deal? See, we talking about perception. Perception becomes reality. You know what I mean? How you perceive something becomes reality, but everybody don't perceive the same way. So it's cool. It's going to be one side on my end. It's going to be one side on your end too. Even though I see the one sidedness on my end is what's right is right, and that's it. So I could open up my ears to both sides. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand the West Coast. I can understand the East Coast. I can understand all this. But I'm telling you something, right?
To me, there's no right. That's the problem. No matter what you present about all of that, it's all wrong. Because I'm not psychotic, you heard? At all. I don't know about you, because I don't think you're psychotic, but I know I'm not. And all of that's wrong. No matter how you want to dress it, paint it, box it in, like outline it. It's wrong.
What is wrong? What are you talking about?
All aspect of the culture in that way. It's wrong.
What are you talking about? You gotta be
like the gang culture, the music, the rapper influencing the mind. Like, even if you want to paint it all type of ways, it's wrong. Because he's an artist. He could be a poet. He could be much more. He could be bigger than a president, bro.
You see my hat, my nigga? Let me mute your mic. I'm getting you out of here, brother. I love you, bro, but you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see my hat? I'm gonna go ride a cow. Let's finish listening to this.
Jim Jones, Capo, informant or King of New York, Part 5.
Rick, he ain't a confidential informant. He ain't that. He ain't a confidential. See, I don't even fuck with nigga, but one thing about it, I'm always gonna keep it a buck, even if it's on me. I'm always gonna keep it a buck. I'm never shading away from no smoke, no whatever it is. I ain't no hating nigga, none of that. So I'm gonna tell you, he ain't a confidential informant. He ain't gonna form on. But what I know, he ain't gonna form on nothing. But what he was going to inform, because they would have took the state, they would have went to trial, not took the little.
See, this is double talk. I don't understand this talk right here. That's what I'm saying. And Venezuela is right, man. Mixing that all up is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Yak. Can I get you to join the StreamYard, man? If you got some time, man, pull up. I gotta get an OG up in here, man. You know what I mean? With a different look of it.
If it's on me, I'm always gonna keep the buck. I'm never shading away from no smoke, no whatever it is. I ain't no hating nigga, none of that. So I'm gonna tell you, he ain't a confidential informant. He ain't gonna form on. But what I know, he ain't gonna form on nothing. But what
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is double talk. This shit is double talk.
He was going to inform. Because they would have took the state, they would have went to trial, not took the little plea offers they got, then he would have had to perform like 6ix9ine performed. He just ain't performed.
I just feel like telling y'all who my troll is tonight, man. He's a dude that stays up late like me. He does YouTube. His shit can't pop really. You know what I'm saying? And he's just destructive. He can be doing his own content, but he gotta come over here and bother me for no reason. Big shout out to Yak. What's up?
Hold on. What's up with you, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. How you feeling?
Man, just getting off work, man. Chilling.
Yeah, you got you've been following what's going on with this thing, man?
Yeah, I've been checking some of it out, man.
Hey, let me ask you something. In the street, speaking from the streets perspective, right? You think the streets look at somebody that agrees to testify just in case as a rat?
Wait a minute, say that again.
I mean, how do you think the streets view somebody that's in the streets, that's supposed to be a street dude, whatever, that agrees to testify to something? You know what I mean? Like, it's just in case. Like, say, if we do go for a case, or if these dudes go to trial, are you agreeing to testify? And he says yes. He signs papers for that.
Shit, he still considered it, even just because they copped the police and he didn't have to get on the stand, he still considered a rat. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's how the police looking at it. Let me listen. Let me finish. Let's listen to this real quick.
Because they didn't go to trap. See, Harvey knew with the trap. That's why.
Mute your mic. I'm mute mine too.
What?
She got the idea from that big donation she made. I'm going to make a donation to the Heart Health Association in your father's name. That way he's money to use for the wait, that was first. You wanted us to have that. You're just giving it away. No, I'm still going to pay for it. What do you mean? How much are you giving away?
Mute for a second, yeah.
Say that again.
Mute your mic for a second.
Okay.
And then just a lot of shit. They did that 15, like, yo, listen, man, everything we got, go keep 15. Get up out of here, man. And he never been for. I mean, these niggas only jail, so he took that 15 and let me get up out of here, because I know if I blow, he gonna get 30.
Copy that.
You know? But yeah, that's what happened, man. You know, Jim know what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's why he called me a super op. Nigga, you sign the papers, my nigga. Stop playing. Just be real and tell these niggas what you did, my nigga. Like, what's so hard with being real, though, my
Yo,
nigga?
Snow, he want to keep that persona up, Snow. That nigga want to keep that persona.
Hey, Yak, let me ask you this, right? Why you think they keep his name popping like that? And you know with the like this whole social media. Why they pick Jim Jones out of everybody?
I think they picking Jim because Jim pretty much the biggest as far as entertainment. You know what I mean? He the biggest name to dive on the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Not really. There's mad other people that sell way more records than he ever sold in his life. That's right from New York. That don't get that on.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? That's repping that flag like that though. You know what I mean? Who was waving that flag like that? You know what I mean? Jim came out waving that flag real heavy, repping it for New York like that. So I think that's why they jump on his back so heavy.
Yeah.
I believe my perspective on it. I think that's why they stay on Jim neck so hard, because he the one came out representing that color so hard, and you know what I mean. He seemed like the face of New York for them colors. You know what I mean. So and to have any attachment to some snitching shit, you know what I mean? They gonna jump on it. You know what I mean? They gonna jump on that shit, and then he not saying nothing to detach himself from it. You know what I mean? That make it look 10 times worse, especially how Wack them attack him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then he won't say shit back to Wack, but then he'll say something back to certain other motherfucker like 6ix9ine and say something. He'll come at them little shorties, but then you have somebody like Wack come right at his neck. He won't say nothing. It seems like he picking his fights. You know what I mean, nigga? You gotta call everybody out on it if anybody's saying something about you. Can't be selective.
Yeah, like you know you signed them papers, my nigga. You know what you did, my nigga. Because there's no way in the world, my nigga. They don't play that shit, my nigga. They don't. Not that district. They don't play that shit, bro. So he. You know, he did what he did, but he's fronting out here like he don't want to let it be known, though. I don't know. Good, though.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro, that's all. You know, let me hit this shit you said. Follow me. All right, cool. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but
So that make him the 69 the same here, right?
I mean, somebody's phone is I think ain't on mute or something. It's like Saturday.
I've been telling y'all mute up.
Niggas is the same niggas since day one.
Yeah.
This nigga just been shit.
I did to make him the 69 the same.
Right. I would say the only thing with the clown boys is understand. And the only thing Jim Jones is he can take the stand, and he had to take it because trial wasn't presented.
And like Snow said,
and even if you agree to take the stand, don't that make you sleep?
You don't have to though when it's a way you can keep that shit the way you testify, but you don't take the stand.
Bro, listen, but Shotty and Melly, they got the paperwork. They know that Jim was going to corroborate it. They got that. They know that. That's any discovery. They got that. They know that. They know. Like, them niggas is in the feds right now. They're around certain niggas that give them the breakdown. There's no way in the world that nigga did not sign a corroborating agreement for them.
So why wouldn't they expose that nigga?
Because they still.
That's a bag, right?
That's a bag. Now we really got leverage, nigga.
They
really don't give us stuff.
Yeah, I had enough of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's like, and I mean, you got a Snow Belly stance always been his stance been the same. You got to give him that. But I feel like, man, the New York dudes didn't let Wack to come in and just stir their whole pot up. And he's sitting back like the fucking candy man and watching these niggas self-destruct amongst each other. They didn't let Wack sit back and just stir the whole pot up and watch them go at each other's neck. I think that's some bullshit myself. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be that fucking lame to sit back and let him just play them against each other like that. For real.
Yeah, it's clownish. You know
It's like he playing a game. You know what I mean? It's like every other day. It's like he picking. He taking a name out of the hat, saying which New York dude he gonna roll a dice on to call out this day to play against each other. You know what I mean? It's like he playing them dudes against each other. Like he trying to play New York against each other, and they falling for it, man.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna get you up out of there. I'm gonna switch this subject up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get off of this.
No doubt, broski, man. I'll chop it up with you though.
Yes, sir. I'll tap on with you, phone, bro.
Yep.
It's my boy Wack100, Chicago's finest. Or subscribe to my brother's channel, or you can paste it up in there, Yak. Your channel. It's all dirty work. It's all dirty work. You can't look at no rappers the face of nothing that's going on, man. The rappers ain't even telling you the truth, and I mean, like, anyway, man. You expect the country singer to be the face of farming? You know what I mean? Like, come on, knock it off, man. Tripping on here. Let me share the screen with y'all real quick. Let me get off of this other joint.
Able to get him. T-Rose, you heard that shit?
We don't care. We don't care. Who's Snow Billy though? But let me figure out who Snow Billy is. Let me go back. Find out who Snow Billy is. Okay, it says Snow Billy Treyway, no jumper, info mines. I gotta get a small channel. Big channel be sniping. 469 associate, okay. Sanction him. But let's go here. What the blood? Former top 6'9" associate, top 6'9". Y'all be bugging with these titles, man. Former 6'9". Top associate, it says here. I'm waiting for the commercials to pass by. Here it go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Associate. The top associate. Hey, yo, any moderators here, man? Snipe motherfuckers. Snipe them. No love tonight, y'all. Snipe them, All right. Mike, what's up, bro? Share screen. So I'm trying to figure out who Snow Billy is. Snow.
So it was all, you know, like a
All right, ski. Okay.
big conspiracy because you had Takashi putting his orders in, then you had other people who was carrying out the orders involved. So it was like everybody was in it on in one, you know what I'm saying? So if I could bring you to the night, you know, let me see, you know, my memory is kind of a little off, you know. Headshots to do that too, you know, I don't throw you off, but
We met at the bar, at one of my other family members' bar. We had some drinks, had some eats. We talked, had to handle some business. I wanted to count some money. I actually went downstairs in the basement and left them in the section, counted some money. But what saved me, with that, they thought I had a gun on me.
Okay.
Because I had a gun on me at the time, but I had tucked it off because it was like, why ride around the car with all this money and 3 firearms?
And people you trust.
Right. I'm with people I trust, so I don't need my firearm because I'm the driver. So I put my firearm up, retrieved the duffel bag. When I came up the stairs, they was already there. We had the plot already set. I was going to my house, dropped the duffel bag off. Then we was going to proceed to the W Hotel. And as I was coming up the stairs with the duffel bag, my cousin, the one who actually pulled, one of the shooters that actually pulled the trigger, he asked me, he yelled out. He said, yo, big homie, you got your gun on? And I was like, yeah, come on. Like I brushed him off, saying yeah at the same time, brushing him off. So that kind of saved my life. And I say that because the hit was supposed to go down in the car. You know, the hit was going to go down. At first, the first hit was supposed to go down right there by the bar on the side of my family funeral home. But I guess, as I look at it now, when I parked and these guys got out, they must have called it off because there was too much activity at that moment. So when we went into the establishment, they must have regrouped, with the hit, saying, okay, cool, we're not going to do it here because it's too much police activity on the street because the police is right down the block. So the regroup of the hit took place while I was downstairs, and they was going to do it in the car. But once they figured I had the gun on me, that threw the plan off.
Right.
Now, when I'm in the car, and I know this is real because I looked behind me and I seen the guns being removed, but I didn't think anything of it. This is regular protocol at this point right now, especially where we at getting close to the location is. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like protocol. So I'm not paying no mind to it or anything. It's nothing. It's just regular activity. So when I get out the car, I went to proceed to the building my people's own and my mother owned. And as I was talking to one of the residents of the building, I seen my cousin come on the side of me. And I seen the gun, but at that time it was like, can't really do nothing. It's like, all right, cool, we got to drop. And I just seen an armed fire come out the chamber. I just turned my head. I ain't even turned my head, I could see it out my eyes, so I seen it. Boom. It ain't dropped me right then and there, but it dropped me to my knees, and I was going down. As I was going down, another shot came, boom. And that's what put me down. Not the first shot, it put me halfway down. The second shot put me down, and I was out for about 7 minutes. But someone else did too. He got away. They shot at him about 13 times. He got away. And I got up. I couldn't get up the first time. But it was like, it felt real heavy. So I said, I gotta get up, man. I can't lay right here. I gotta get up. So I pushed up and I got up on my feet and I just started walking. This is a very dark block. This is a pitch black, probably one of the darkest blocks in Bedford-Stuyvesant at this point right now. It's lit up now, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of lights over there now. This is one of the darkest blocks in Bedford-Stuyvesant at the time. So it's pitch, it's dark. I get up, I start walking, I get to Bedford Avenue. Obviously, people see I'm bleeding, you know, because it's blood everywhere. But first, before I get to Bedford, I make a phone call to somebody. And I say, yo, think I'm shot in my head. She like, yo, you got a lot of blood on your face. Yeah, you got a lot of blood on your face. I said, yeah, I think I'm shot in my head. So I hang the phone up.
Hey, Rock, what's up?
I didn't know I was shot in the neck. I know I was shot in the head because my finger went into the back of the hole.
Wow.
So I didn't know the neck at first. So I shot me in my head, and you know your ears is ringing, you off balance.
Right.
So I know it's a headshot. A neck shot ain't gonna really do too much. That the headshot it gives you all the imbalancing. You know what I mean? So anyway, I get to the gas station. I look at the gas tended man. I'm like, yo, I make a gesture like with my hand, call the ambulance. So he throws his hand up, he calls the ambulance. At the time, they don't come right away, so I'm just walking around the gas station. You know, I'm angry at this point because I'm like, no one shoots me in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck shoot me in my head? You know, of course I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, no one shoots me, man.
Do you really realize that, man, every second is passing, you could die just sitting there getting shot in the head and neck?
Yeah,
were you thinking of enough or something?
No, I wasn't thinking dying. I wasn't thinking dying. I was more angry. And I think being angry, I was so angry because I'm like, I'm angry. Like, I'm angry because of the shot. I'm angry because of the noise. I'm angry because, again, I know I'm going to jail. I'm on a run at the time, too. So I know I'm going to prison. You know what I mean? Not only am I getting shot, I'm also going to the penitentiary. So it's like a whoopee whammy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, they trying to find out who I am, and I'm being incoherent with the whole situation about my ex-wife is a captain. And they know that. You know what I'm saying? So they call us up. They say, hey, listen, we got Shane here, but he's being incoherent. He's not telling us who he is. Can you verify who he is? She's like, yeah, it's my ex-husband. Blah, 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 blah. I'm saying he's on the run, And they're like, that's what we want to know. So they I'm handcuffed, one arm to the gurney, both ankles are shackled, go to Kings County. But as we arrive in Kings County, the doctors know I'm to them they like, he's not gonna make it. You got a spinal cord wound.
Headshot. You
got a headshot.
Wow.
This is not looking good.
He described him being shot in his head after all of
But right now, so the doctor's like, he's saying things thinking I'm not aware, but I'm very aware of what's going on at this time. He's like, yo, listen, if he makes it, he's gonna be brain dead. Or he's gonna be paralyzed from neck down. So I'm like, yo, doc, listen, doc, you can't make that judgment, man. And he was kind of shocked that he could hear me small, you know what I mean? So I'm like, don't put that oxygen mask on me, any of that stuff. You know what I mean? That's what kills you, in my brain. I don't need none of that. If I need the oxygen, then you apply it to me. If I don't need it, let me work. You know what I'm saying? So I got to Kings County. I was on another phone talking to somebody. I went and get off the phone. And they shot me with some stuff and put me out, ran me through the CAT scan. They seen the bullet in my head, they seen the neck shot. And
Hey, K-Rock. And Kamala, I ain't playing with nobody. Anything look funny, you clap them. Why your hair? I don't know how long you're gonna be.
Miracle, man. Like there's no way in the world.
What you got hit with? What kind of gun?
38 in the head and a 9mm in the neck.
So you didn't get hit with a little caliber gun, right? Because I spoke to you. For people that don't know, I know you since you're 17. I met you, your family member,
Right.
And I didn't see you again until about 2014.
Right.
And man, you ain't alone. You got a lot of friends, people that don't know.
Exactly.
And we did a show last week about another friend of mine. He became an enemy of mine. We made up, we shook hands. He got shot in the head. And one of my best friends is a neurosurgeon out of Jefferson and Philly. I was telling him your situation, what happened. He said the same thing. It's amazing what you've been through. And for those fake typists, gangsters on these computers, that talk shit, guys like you, guys like Cookie, they took these shots and still out here talking and man enough to come out and reach a hand out and say you'll accept an apology from Tekashi 6ix9ine, if he comes and sits with you, you're willing to talk. That's what's cool about it. And not because we're friends, because I respect what you're doing. Because a lot of people wouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Right. And definitely, you know, and we talked about that. If you know, sincere about, you know, of course, a lot of this get ready to me on.
Oh, I know who he is now. He the one that invented the Frank stand.
Do you think somebody was in his ear to make a move on you?
No, it wasn't. It was all for him. He, you know, like I did a podcast about it, right? This is when everything got out of control. When I was like, listen, man, you know, the gang thing ain't for you, you know, and I'm not, you know, it ain't for you, you know. This ain't the route to really go right now. You're already established. Now it's time to make a turn. But he fell in love with the culture. He fell in love of what he thought was his family. And when I blocked him for not coming on board, that angered him. And not only did I block him, but I did a podcast, you know, to let a lot of my friends and associates know, like, I'm not supporting this madness. I'm not supporting this antics. I'm not backing anything that these guys are supporting with him.
Right.
You know, you're looking out for him.
Right. I was trying to look out for him, you know, but he thought at the time I was trying to hurt him. Now he probably will see the bigger picture. Like, wow, big homie was looking out for me, man.
But these are the same guys that tied him up and robbed them.
Yeah, same. Okay. Yeah, these are the guys who he called on me.
Right.
So and you see an indictment, you know, per indictment. This is all public information that he called because, well, I was driving, I seen him. I'm like, listen, we got to talk. Got scared. He ran off. He called a whole bunch of people. Told me, yo, I'm going to put the bag on your head. I'm going to put the bag on. You know, that's like, you know, when I say put the bag. You know, this is what he's saying while he's running away. And I'm like, yo, listen, you bugging out. You know what I mean? This thing, this gang thing ain't for you, man. You know, he got angry by that. But what made him really sanction the hit was when I did the podcast about him and called them, well, I basically said, I'm not down with the rainbow head piece of shit anymore. So when I said that like,
well, now he stepped back. He's out of the life. He knows he's cornered back with the old people that he was involved with, you guys were running with. He sees the light, I think, but now he needs to shake hands and reach around the aisle and say, thank you for trying to save me.
Yeah,
I fucked up. I made a mistake. And Prince, I mean, you're in the background knowing all this shit going on. What's your opinion on this stuff that's going on?
Well, with situations, I mean, there's a lot of topics we're talking about.
Well, the overall, everything that happened with him getting shot, what Tekashi did with, you know.
You know, I feel that has to do with no leadership. I was just telling him, man, when there's no leadership, you try to build the house with no leadership and foundation, is going to fall, it's going to break. And you try to give a bunch of street guys money with no leadership, this was going to happen. He was the only one, he was the foundation. I mean, and once you eliminated that, the house was good. It was bound to fall. It was only a matter of time. So, you know, you got a bunch of crabs in a bucket, and this is what happens, man. And this is part of the gang culture, though.
Yeah.
Streets. There's a lot of stinks in the grass. There's backstabbing, and so being that Tekashi knew that, and he got into the situation and ratted, says about his character. You know what I mean? But it's just a sad situation in the whole, man. But I applaud Snow Billy for
last year, he talked about how he got clapped and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure it out, who he was and stuff like that. I didn't know he got shot in his head and his neck and all that. Let's go over here. Let's go today. Let's filter this shit. MacMean gossiping. Yeah, man, you know everybody was talking about this. I thought I was talking about something new. Let's go back here. Info mine.
My press.
Uh-oh. I bet everybody know about this. Is 2 years ago. But this is how I figure things out, man. Like, I be hearing dudes, but I don't got that much time to be listening to everything. That sounds stupid as fuck. Man, I can't just let me just listen.
He gripped up because we already knew it was a crazy war going on. Matter of fact, I gave that king about 46 stitches. So after that, nigga name. The older Land King cats would be on a regular visiting floor and they'd be looking at me and throwing up signs and, seeing all kind of slick shit and all that. But, it wasn't nothing, man, because the nigga stayed gripped up going to that visiting floor. And you, man, RP to that side, man, you already know, man, that's my motherfucking homie right there. When SI heard what happened in 4 million, when he had no choice but to sanction me into the set. It was like, man, the homie came in the building and got right with the first crown. So, SI was like, oh shit, like, yo, he splattered. Matter of fact, I gave that king about 46 stitches. So after that, nigga name was crazy. So, the homie SI was like, yo, man, you gotta come over to the set, nigga. Like, nah, you gotta jack the 9 Trey Gangster set. So, I took him on his offer, man, and I jumped in the whip.
When did you first meet Tekashi 6ix9ine? And what did you think of him? And can you describe him before he became the mega star that we all know him to become? And what was his life like before the music?
I first met Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was very humble, very quiet. Sell records and get the exposure.
I gotta show y'all this picture I'm looking at, y'all. He on die laugh when I show it to you. Trust me, I'll tell you. It's the Vampire Hour. Gotta show y'all what I'm looking at, man. Feel me? It's your man right here, though. It's your man. This is MacMean. See the cat right there? Well, baby, you wanna go outside? Baby, you wanna go outside? No? No. Correct one. Put that ass over there. Big raccoon. Shut up. Whose cat is you? My cat? And my cat? She's a mean little motherfucker. Watch this. Hold up, let me show you something. She see the black one just walked in here. Look at her. Huffing and puffing at my cat. Yeah, black cat, come here. This one like a raccoon, yo. She fat. Chick gonna ask me, is my cat pregnant? Stop looking at her. Then you won't have that problem. Let me turn you this way. She mean to everybody except for me. She scratch people, chase people through the house. She mean to the black cat. Look, she looking for her. Watch it. Watch. I'm just turning in that direction. All right. You bugging. Who you talking to? You talking to me? You talking to me? Oh. That's why I love cats. What? Shut up. Shut your mouth. What's wrong with you, yo? I'm my baby though. She don't like Cece because Cece just got here. Cece ain't been here long. She been with me 5 years, right? Right? Shut up. So greasy ass. Look, oh yeah, get it, Cece. Come here. Come here, Mom. Yeah. Yeah. She chased her out the room. It's my baby though. It's the girl. I play them against each other all the time. See how skinny this one is? I pick her up like the other one. She's longer than her, but she's skinny. See? Just bend her all around like that. She's bendable. She's like a mink. That's linseed oil. Let me show you some funny shit real quick. I'm gonna bug out on this shit. Okay.
Fat girl stomach. Believe that. I'm here chilling with my boy, Cleveland Brown. What's going on? It's the biggest boss, Rick Ross. And right now I'm eating cherry cobbler off of a fat girl stomach. Believe that. I'm here chilling with my boy, Cleveland Brown. What? Rose. Every time I'm in Coho, I invite Rose to come over. And Rose usually eats up all my food. That's really Rose. They show the boss eats whatever he wants, particularly thighs. That's boss. Why they still alive and then I frown. And coconut oil for that health value. I like to deep fry my sea moss. Deep fry sea moss? Yeah, my sea moss. I deep fry the sea moss with a little sea. Some I like to put black sea oil on my toenails. Oh, damn, bro.
Jesus. It's your man right here. Real one. So I'll never die. Start playing on me for Youngstown, Ohio, 330 up in here. What up, King? What up, Gage? Cats don't realize Snow Billy really about that life. He ain't no chump, yeah. Neither was Poe. Definitely. But this one right here, who realer than him? You know what I'm saying? Man. This who they rocking with though, you know what I'm saying? This the one. It's the one they like right here. Hold up a second. Let me get another picture. These two. Both of them. Everybody going to jail. Everybody in jail. Rappers die and go to jail. Damn. Rappers die and go. More rappers died than niggas was in the streets when we was in the streets. Wow, that's crazy, right? That's dope. That's dope. We got a new slogan now, yo. Rappers. Remember how they used to say, man, they ain't, them streets ain't got nothing for you. Only thing that's gonna happen, right? In those streets is what? Dead or in jail. He's locked up too. Dead or in jail. But now it's safe to say, you know what I mean? Like, fuck the streets. The streets ain't, we ain't gotta worry about the streets. You gotta worry about the streets. You gotta worry about being a rapper. That's where you fucking up at. When you're a rapper, man, I wonder what that's like for 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? You know, going from this shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, to this right here. It's a crazy game, man. Crazy game, man. And then Snow Billy, so far when I'm hearing from Snow Billy, this is not me listening to people, this is me listening to what's going on online. He got clapped in his head. So this man over here is locked up, right? This man right here is free. This one, okay, he's free. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in jail. I can't really see the picture that clear, but somebody definitely in jail. You know what I'm saying? Dead or in jail, nigga. Or a rat. Big shout out to Info Miners. Timbo. You know what I'm saying? Man, they got scalpels, they got shells, they got what they got going on, man. What we doing? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in jail, right? Don't look like there's no good looks around here.
And let me say, listen, I ain't know.
Technical difficulties, but you feel me though, right? Watch. Dead or in jail. They used to say you cash out or you burn out. Seems like a lot of niggas burning out, man. Bread bag was struggle. Everybody locked up, man. Damn. Locked up. The first one, he's not locked up though. He's free. What's his name, y'all? What's his name? This one right here. I seen him on an interview. He's running around with the other young boy too. What's this guy's name right here, y'all? No, this is Shotty. And this is, you know what I'm saying? Well, who's this? What's his name, y'all? Y'all find out. Oh man. For what, man? You know what I mean? Like you now you gotta tell your kids, you know what I'm saying, you better off in the street than being a rapper. Don't be out here hanging out with them rappers. We used to get told, don't be out here hanging out with them drug dealers. Now you out here, don't be hanging out with them rappers. Because you know what them niggas is getting. Dead in jail. They get 5 minutes of this. About 5 minutes of this. Right here. Look nice. Let me fix that up a little bit. Yeah, internet's messing up. So many words. I'm doing too much. Yeah, you mess with them rappers, you're gonna be dead in jail or ratting. But they're gonna want you to take that picture though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta get that pic. Let me show y'all. Dead in jail for these niggas. Shit. Man, they got everybody up in this joint. Everybody. Jesus. This look like a movie. Oops. Why I said that? This shit this motherfuckers in here that I ain't know had nothing to do with this shit. I see Hassan Campbell up in here. I see M-Rack right here. I'm ratting now too. And look at all these motherfuckers. I can tell you everybody in this picture. This Charleston White right there. This Shadow. I know. This is where the arrows pointing. That's Hassan Campbell. This is Tekashi. Yeah, everybody up in this picture. Oh shit. Dr. Dre up in this motherfucker. It was Snow Billy, I think. He got out that indictment too, though. I got to figure out what happened with that. You know how many times I used to look at my pictures when I was up north? Just sit there, look at your pictures, reliving your days when you was really when you was all right, when you could get it. You know what I'm saying? You could have did it. Big shout out to Mel Matrix. But we already know. Ain't no end to this, man. This what you get. I don't want to be no rapper, man. Fuck that. Shit crazy out here. I don't want to be no rapper, man. Rappers fucking up. It's like a movie. It's like a whole movie. Starring this guy right here. I remember the first video I seen from him. Nigga talking what? So I don't even remember what he was saying. I wasn't looking for that video. I was looking for Joel Santana or somebody. You know what I mean? And then the commercial came up. I seen a dog getting licked. I seen a cat. I seen flags everywhere. Don't y'all know, statistically, with YouTube, right? The thumbnails that pop the most, right? Big shout out to Warpath. Warpath told me this. On the Lockout. Subscribe to On the Lockout, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be thinking me and Warpath got problems. If Warpath hit me up, he'll realize me and him never had a fucking problem. This brother shit, man. I could really say that with him. Because he's been more of a brother than a lot of you other fuckers out here. Nigga got the heart to say shit. It's one thing that you can't be mad at. Nigga that'll tell you to your face whatever you feel. So big shout out to that nigga. Because he's the one that told me that yellow, green, and red is the colors that pop. You know what I'm saying? Statistically, they do studies on this shit. You know what I'm saying? People are going to type, they're going to go to that green title. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Now, retention is something different because a lot of y'all know tricks to get them there, but you don't know how to get, you don't know tricks to make them want to stay there. You know what I'm saying? And they ultimately look at watch time. So people come in and they look at you for gossip, you know what I mean? That's what they're going to get. You know what I mean? They're going to get their little piece of gossip and they're going to leave. If they're looking at you because they're unpredictable and they don't know what you're going to do, it's different. It's a whole different sort of attention. But those colors pop out. In this case, you might have been looking for something else. The ad popped up in front of your face, and now you saying, you looking at 6'9", and you seeing this color, this hair. Yellow, green, red. You're seeing red flags everywhere. Red flags everywhere. Like somebody came and bought a whole box of flags because of real hood shit. Everybody, you don't never see everybody in the hood flagging like that. It was almost like how we started watching NWA back in the day. You're like, what? Nah, that shit fake as fuck. You know, like, but we was glued to it. We was glued to it, man. It's your man. I guarantee you got yellow hair right now. Yellow, red, and green. Remember those colors, y'all. Now when you start going to titles, you're gonna be like, damn, I typed on this. I didn't even go to the next thing. I grabbed that. Now, back in the days, they used to have something called subliminal advertisement. Ooh. Subliminal suggestions. Subliminal suggestions. Subliminal suggestions. Right? And you know what they did? They ran studies. They did some stuff. I'm gonna give you an example of subliminal suggestion. I'm gonna write something on this paper. I'm gonna show it to you. Let me see if y'all see it the same way I see it. Okay, yeah. Here's an experiment for y'all on subliminal suggestion. I need everybody to pay attention to this right now. And people that's going to watch this later that get this far in the video, you ain't a subscriber, you're going to subscribe after this. Check this out, right? Subliminal suggestion. I'm going to see how well y'all listen. I'm going to show you something, right? I'm going to give you this. I'm going to tell you whatever you see in this paper, on this paper. I want you to read whatever you see on this paper, and then just keep it in your mind. All right? Everybody see what it says? Now, in the comments, all 25 people that's here right now, count how many words you read in your mind and type that number in the comments right now, everybody. Everybody, hit the like button on the way in this room. How many words did you read in a statement, Paris in the spring? Write the number of words. I'm gonna wait for 1 second, and I'm gonna tell you the purpose of this shit. Let me look at the comments real quick. Oh, matter of fact, let me in front of me. Write the number of words you read.
It's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Thank you, ma'am. Last comment I see is shit crazy. How many words did you read, people? Okay, we got 4 so far. I want at least 10 replies. Read. I'll show it to you again. That's the statement. How many words did you read? The real game of death. Type out what you read on the in the comments. Those are 2 different numbers. Who else? Write how many words you read on that paper. There's a statement. Read it. Get in the comments. I almost got 27 trolls up in here, so let me finish talking about 6ix9ine. I wasn't even talking about it. There's your guy. He started so innocent, though. Rest in peace, SI. Oh boy. Huh. Let me get off of this screen. People sleep tonight. Let me. There we go. Okay. They say SI 100. SI was 100. Read that statement. Put in the comments how many words you read. SI was 100. Four or five. Anyway, it's because your mind skipped over a word automatically. There's 5 words on the paper, but your mind picked up on 4. Comparison strength is the word the, your mind automatically went past that. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. And it's the same thing. That's the same way subliminal advertising work. They do tests to see what is more attractive to a general amount of, to a certain amount of people. What's the percentage of people that go for this as opposed to going for this, and they know those colors is the ones people go for. All right. Anyway, it's late. You already know. Vampire Hour. I'll get back with y'all tomorrow, man. Off this.